Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I already discussed about that things with you, how can display your two top view post on particular that position. And in this video, I want to display all that our category news. So all that category news will be display on particular that position one by one. And here you can see they have the two type of layout. So one news post will be visible like that way, and other rest of the four will be visible like that way. And also they have display that category name, that means the category, which category post is that, it should be display the category name, also the title, that means the post title, there is a date, then the creator, and also they have some of the short description and the comments. So how can display your all that category on particular that area? So for doing this, first of all, we have to work in our controller, that means the home page controller. And in our home page controller, first of all, I want to take one of the variable like as a category underscore post. So here I just take one of the variable as a category underscore post, and in particular that positions right now we need the category. So for the reasons, I just define our category model. So here I just define our category model, and into the category model here I also need the post. Okay, so we have to actually need two things. One is for the our category, and also we need the post related all the things, right? So for the reasons we have to create one of the relation with our post model. So if you go to that positions like here, that is our category model. So that is our category model, and in our category model I just want to create one of the relation with our post. For doing this, before I already discussed about that things with you. In our post model here I just create one of the relation with our comment model, okay, with the user model. So now we need the category. For the reasons here I want to create one of the method. I just define as a public and then function, and I want to create one of the method as a post. Okay, so here I just create one of the method, and now on particular that position I just want to return with these. Okay, these, and here I just define as a has many. Sorry, I just define as a has many. Okay, into the has many here I just want to create the relation with our post. So our post in the URL as a app, and then slash, and then our post. I just define our post model on here. Okay, I hope you can well understand about it. So here I just created one of the relation with our post, and now I want to define that things on here with. So here I just define with, and into the with here I just define our method. So our method I just create the relation with this method as a post. So here I just define that post. And now also I want to add the put some of the conditions like as a where condition. Okay, where condition, and in the where condition here I also want to define all the status value 1. So all the status 1 value will be visible. So I already discussed about that things with you. So for now here our status field, when our status field will be the 1, then he will get that data. And also I want to get the data as order by. Okay, I just define that order by, and it should be order by with the ID. And also here I just define that thing with the descending order. So here it should be display as a descending order. And after that, how many data you want to visible on particular that position. So right now I want to actually display that like that way. So like they have the 5 news. Okay, like here there is a 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so now I want to put some of the limitation for the 5 news. So here I just defining it like here. I just define that limit. I just define that limit for this one as a 5. So I just defining it on here. Okay, and also after that 5 I want to get all. So here I just define get. So I hope it's very much clear to you what exactly the things I did on particular that position. And here I just added our model, that means the category model. So we have to use it. So here I just define as use, and then app, and then our category. That means our category model. So here I just define our category model on particular that position. So now we have to pass it, like we have to pass this category post in our home page. That means in our home here I compact it. So I just defining it, I just paste that things on here. So now we can actually access our home page with this, that means this category post. So now we have to work in our home, that means the font and home blade. So now go to the home blade, and in our home blade, first of all I have to find out that appropriate file locations, like that's all the static data. So that is actually the mobile category, and here you can see there is another static category, there is a gadget category, there is a camera category. So right now I want to actually remove all the things from here. I only want to iterate one category, then it should be enough. And for doing this, like that is our mobile, you can see there is a section and there is actually mobile, and that is the mobile, and there is another part for this one. So I just minimize it. So this part is for actually this four, that means this four. Okay, so I want to take this, then you can see, then after that there is a read more, and after that read more there is actually the tablet PC. So here after that more news, and then actually there is another one as a tablet PC. So right now I want to remove it. So here there is actually the dev, so I just minimize it. So there is another one as a gadget, minimize it, camera, and the design, and after that there is a clever sidebar, that is a most used, so we need it. Okay, and now I want to remove it. So here I just remove all that, our tablet, gadget, camera, and the design. So I just remove it. Perfect. So now we have to work on particular that position. So here first of all I want to take one of the for each. So here I just define that for each. Okay, I just define that for each, and in particular for each here I just define, first of all I want to display the our category, because here we need two things. May make that sure, I hope it will be very much interactive. Like here we need the two things. One is for we have need the category. So for the category display I want to take one of the for each, and for the other rest of this, that means we need also all that post data. Like that is our post title, there is a post author, that is our, also there is a short description of the post. So for that reason here we need the two for each. So for now I just want to display, first of all there is our category. So here I just define that category. In our positions here I passed it with this category post. Okay, so now I just take it, and here with this category post I just define as category. Okay, I just define as category, and also we have to finish that for each. So I want to finish that for each after this. So after this here I just finish it, and for each. Okay, I just define that and for each on here. And also for the post I need another one. So for the reasons I just take another for each, like at the for each. Okay, and here I have to defining it with the this category, because you will be get all the data with this category ID data. So here I just define category and then posts, because I already defined one of the method as a post method, and into the post method I already created one of the relation with our post, right? I hope you can well understand about it right now. So now I, for the posts I just define as, I just define that as a key, and for the key I just define as a whatever you want, like I just define as item. Okay, so I just define that things as an item. So now we have to finish that for each also. So I want to finish it, so that is the and for each. So I just finish it before that more news. So here I just finish it, and they have the two part. Like here there is actually one part, so that is all that phone news will be visible like that way. There is another different type of layout, and for the single that will be the another layout. If you go here you can see there is all will be display with that way, and also there is another way. So now we have to actually segment two of this. So first of all I want to work, so for now here I want to display first that post with like that layout. So for doing this, like that is actually from here, so like there is the images, that is our category, and then there is our title. So step by step I will show you. Like first of all here we have to actually segment two of these things. Like I just put one of the if condition, when this will be the equal one, then he should be displayed like that layout, and rest of that on another I just define another if condition, and for these four will be displayed like that layout. Okay, so I want to do that work. For doing this, here I just take one of the if condition. Okay, like here I just define as a if, and into the if condition here I just display as a key. So when that key value, okay, when the key value equals 0, then it should be show like that way. Okay, like that way. So here that is actually 1, and here I also want to add the else. So else will be display another way. So here I just define that else. Okay, I just define that else on here. So for this one, I just want to display like here I just define another condition, like another if condition. Okay, I just define if, and when this if value I just define as a key equal 1, then it should be display that row. Okay, so here I just finish it. So I just define as a this one as and if. Okay, I just define that and if, and also I have to finish that if, like that is actually another if condition I take it, so I have to finish it before that, like before that for each. So here I just finish it. I hope you can well understand about it. So it means actually here I just define two of the things, like this if, when this if key value equal 0, then it should be displayed like that way. Okay, that means that one display, and here I just finish that thing before that row, and I also take another if condition when this key value will be the equal 1, then it should be displayed like that way. Okay, and here I just finish that if condition, because here there is a two display type of things, like one layout, and that is for the 4 there is a different layout. So I hope you can well understand about it, what exactly the things I want to do on particular that area. Okay, so for now, first of all, I want to work in our first part, that means here. So here first of all that is the images. So I already did this type of work in our showing the images. So if you go to this place, like that is our src image. Okay, so for now I just copy it, and now here I want to paste on particular that position. So that is the src. So here I just paste it. So here there is a public, and in a public there is a post, and then slash, and here with this item here you can see for the post I define that as an item, and for the category I define as a category. I hope you can well understand about it. For now, with this item, and here I want to display image as a list image. So I just define as a list image on here, and also the alter. So on the alter I want to display the post title. So for the post title, later I just define on here. Okay, so for the post title I just define that things with this one, that means with this item I want to define our post title. So I just define the title. I hope you can well understand about it. And also for the images I want to display the URL, that means our details URL, so that the details page I will create later. So now here I just define is URL. I already discussed about a lot of the time about this, like slash and the details. Okay, and also after that I have to pass that our slash. So I just define with the item. Okay, with the item, and here I just define that slash. So I just define that slash on here. So that is our, it should be redirected to our details page. So that is the target, so we don't need that target. And after that, that is the images, and for the images I just define as a list image, and here I just define the title. So now that is our category. So now here I have to define our category name. So for the category I just define as a post category post, and as a category. Okay, so now with this category I want to display the category name. So category field is the name. So here I just define that category name. I hope you can well understand about it. All that category related issues I just define that with this variable. Okay, and here you can say I just define that for each. So here I just put that loop on here, and now I just define that category name as a name, and all the rest of that post. So here I just define that things as item. So for the reasons here I just define two of these for each. So I think it's now very much clear to you why I am actually using the two for each on particular that position. And now here you can see that is after that there is actually our title. So our title is now post title. So for the post I just define that things as an item. So here I just define that item as a title, that means the item, and then I define the title. And for the title I also want to put the details page, so that will be just like that. So I just copy it and here I paste it. and then there is our date and the created. So I already did this type of work. You can see that is actually the things. So here there is a some of the URL for the author, there is a created name, there is a, and then there is actually the date. Okay, so it's pretty much same thing. So better I just copy that A, and I just copy it, and here I want to finish it. Like that is actually the A, and there is a finished on here, so I just paste it. So here it should be show the creator name, that who is actually created that post. It should be display that name, and also there is another one, so that is our date and will be visible on here. And after that there is actually the short description. So for the short description I already did that work. Like that is, you can see there is our short description, and for the short description field here I just assign some of the character limit. So there is a 50 character, and after the 50 character it should be displayed as a dot dot. So for now it's same, I just copy it, and here I want to display it. That means this short description I just display on particular that area. So that is our post. For the reasons I just define as the items, because here I just for the post I just define that value as an item. So now with this item here I access our field name, that means the database field name, as a short description. And also there is a share, so we don't need that share. There is a comment. So for the comment here I want to display that comment. So if you want to display it, like here I have to define that things with the count, like count. Okay, and count here into this position with this item. I just want to use that comments. Okay, comments. So now perfect. So now that should be displayed as a comments, the description, and that is our creator name, title, category name is perfect. So here I already did that work for our this layout, that means this layout, and also I just put another condition. I just put another condition on here. You can see there is if condition. When this will be equal 1, then it should be loaded like that way. Okay, like they have actually two, like there is a one media, so there is also another media. So right now we don't need this, so I want to remove that. Okay, I want to remove it, so better that is one, so I just remove it. First of all, there is actually call 6. Okay, so better I just do that things. First of all, I want to remove that call 6. So here there is actually another call 6, because I only want to need one. So here there is a call 6. So that is actually the call 6. I want to take one call 6. So for now I just remove that call 6. Okay, and that is in our one call, that is means this call 6, they have the two class, there is media one and there is the another one. So as I told you, it's all that static data. So now I also want to remove it, so I just remove that things from here. Okay, so now I only want to iterate that one, that means this part. And here I just put that condition as if this key value will be the 1 then it should be loaded with that way, that there is another layout, so it should be all showing all that news with like that layout. So how can do that work? In our next video I will continue this process and I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.